Okay, the following need to be on your paper in your spiral. So I needed you to draw horizontal line. Use your line paper to make sure that happens. That's going to be line A. And then we're going to go 6 spaces down. We're going to have horizontal line B. And we're going to add points A and B on line A. Those points need to be towards the end of the line because we're going to go between them. And then we have C and D, so we're adding the dots, labeling the dots. And then we're drawing transversal with a positive slope intersecting between A and B. So I'm going to draw my transversal increasing from left to right. This was my transversal T. The intersection of that transversal, we're going to add those points to show the intersection, will be X and Y. So we're going to, the lines are to be parallel, so we're going to show a symbol to show that. I'm going to add my arrows. And then we're going to start off with the arcs, labeling the angles, coloring the alternate interior angles, AXY and XYD red. So the arc is what we're going to use to show that angle. So here's AXY and then XYD as such. And we're going to go ahead and shade in the interior of the little pie piece, if you want to say that. So we can see alternate interior, and they have the same color, same measure. Okay, they're going to have the same relationship as the same color, same measure. Now, we're going to add transversal S with a negative slope, but it's going to have to intersect T. And we're going to lay the other intersection. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to move my little, if it lets me. Will it? Does it look like it? Let's see. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. Let's move it over here to right there. All right, now I'm going to draw positive slope through my point X. It's decreasing. This line is not very good, so let me fix this. I'm going to undo that. Alright, so there we go, that's better. Alright, so this is now a new transversal. This transversal is going to be S, and the intersection of transversal and line B is going to be Z. So now we're going to address a new pair of alternate interior angles with this transversal using the transversal S. So I'm looking at BXZ, I'm going to double arc it, and because it's different than our first, just to show that. And we're looking at angle YZX. So over here, here's my alternate interior. We're going to color those yellow. I'm going to use my highlighter for that. Okay, so there it is. Yellow. And we got it there. Now, the second to the last, we're going to color the third remaining angle, which is YXZ. We're going to color purple. Not purple, sorry, blue. So I'm just going to put, this technically should be 3 arcs, but we're going to color it blue, so you're not going to really be able to see it. So there we go. All right, so, and we're going to color the angle CYX green. So that's over here, and that's going to be green. All right. So I needed you to fill in the questions, the blanks, in relationship to what we have just created with our alternate interior angles, parallel lines, and with our color scheme. So I want you to remember that yellow and blue make green. So therefore, CYX, which was our green, would equal, I need a yellow and a blue. So the yellow and blue I could pick would be BXZ, so I could use this if I wanted to, and another blue, which would be YXD, okay, yellow and blue, or we're going to focus on the yellow and the blue in the triangle because there's a special relationship here that I want you to see. So CYX is going to equal to my YXZ, angle YXZ, plus my yellow, because yellow and blue make green, which is my angle YZX. Okay? Since that's the next part, it says The angle CYX, my green angle, is located in the blank in relationship to the triangle. We should have a triangle in the interior of our parallel lines, which we do, and it's located outside, which we call exterior. If it's outside, it is exterior. Sorry about that. Therefore, CYX is called an exterior angle. Okay. Now, in the triangle YXZ, so in our triangle in between the parallel lines, the two non-adjacent interior angles to CYX are non-adjacent, meaning it can't be next to it. So right now, if I look at my green, red is next to it, that's adjacent. So we want non-adjacent, that's our blue angles, our blue and, yellow angles. So that would be our angles. I'm going to scroll this up a little bit. Angles YXZ and angle YZX. Oh, I forgot, that goes here too. These are called remote interior. So key to this, what I wanted you to see on this, let me go ahead and highlight. If I'm dealing with an exterior angle of a triangle, that's of a triangle, that's my symbol for triangle. Talk about an exterior angle of a triangle in relationship to remote interior angles. So in our diagram that we created, yellow and blue make green. But right here, this green is the exterior angle, and I'm going to abbreviate that, of the triangle. And then the non-adjacent angle, so I'm going to just write remote interior angles, would be here and there. Okay? So make sure you know there's a relationship here. Well, one, I'm hoping that you see that yellow, blue, and red together are a linear pair. So that means inside my triangle, red, yellow, and blue, they are 180. So because they're on the line. So the sum of a triangle is 180. But if I have an angle on the outside, it's going to equal to the blue and the yellow, which is the remote interior. So please get this filled in. Also, don't forget your photable. Thank you for taking care of that.